And we have our correspondent Steve Henke this morning talking about dining out for life.
There are so many restaurants and bars that are participating. This goes on all day, you know, and all of the money that is raised goes for HIV/AIDS research, and which benefits, of course, our Desert AIDS project. So, and what's great about this one, as Steve points out, that we raise so much more money than some larger cities.
Yes, because we come together and we work well.
People are generous.
So let's check in with Steve, see where he is now. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning, Thalia and Joe. Yeah, we are at Spencer's Restaurant here in Palm Springs. And, you know, you talked about the local impact and how Palm Springs really over-indexed in terms of generosity last year. In addition to being second in overall fundraising, the greater Palm Springs area can boast that the top 3 fundraising restaurants in all of North America are right here in our valley. And those were, of course, Lulu, Trio, and Spencer's Restaurant, which is where we're seated now. Spencer's is owned by the community's leading philanthropist, Harold Matzner. And we're going to talk with the CEO of Desert AIDS Project, David Brinkman, about something very special happening at this restaurant today, and about David's friend and the former champion of Desert AIDS Project, Barbara Keller, who passed away last week. Last night, at One Night Only, the show was dedicated to Barbara Keller, and the show closed with the song Love Changes Everything. And I think, David, you would agree that really encapsulates the impact that Barbara Keller had in this community.
Yeah, there's no doubt that Barbara was a tremendous leader in the Coachella Valley, but she led with her heart. And that's why so many people followed. They were inspired by her motivation, which was love. Desert AIDS Project is a humanitarian organization, and so we were a great fit for her own value system. Barbara really wanted to see everybody in the community not only survive, but to thrive. And so Desert AIDS Project and Barbara had a beautiful love affair. She was the chair of our board. She led the Steve Chase Humanitarian Awards. She brought so many people into the fold.
And she worked very closely with Harold Matzner, who owns Spencer's Restaurant. Tell me what is happening today at this restaurant and how he's honoring her legacy.
You know, today is Dining Out for Life. It's the day we make one meal matter. And at Spencer's Restaurant, 100% of the proceeds are coming back to Desert AIDS Project in Barbara Keller's honor. Harold and Barbara were very, very close friends. They did a lot of terrific work together throughout the Coachella Valley. And today, Harold honors her memory.
And I know Desert AIDS Project is led very much by the community. Tell me about the impact of community leaders like Harold Matzner and Barbara Keller. What does that mean to an organization like Desert AIDS Project?
You know, Desert AIDS Project has always been able to respond to the needs of the community. We were founded 34 years ago out of a group of volunteers, much like Harold and Barbara. And today we continue to add programs that are responding to where we have needs. And if it wasn't for incredible people like we're talking about right now, we wouldn't be able to do that. And that's so unique in today's world, but that's what makes Desert AIDS Project so effective.
And I know you're honoring her legacy as well by where you're dining out for life today. Tell us about that.
So my first meal today is at Lulu's, and then my lunch today is at Aqua. And so today I'm eating at her 2 restaurants in the Coachella Valley. And as you said, it's in a way to honor Barbara. And I should mention, right, tonight my dinner is here at Spencer's. Spencer's was the #1 restaurant in North America last year for donating to Dining Out for Life.
So, Joe and Thalia, this is an exciting day in the Coachella Valley, and anybody who's watching, you can be part of Barbara Keller's legacy by making one meal matter and dining out for life. You can go to diningoutforlife.com to find a list of the 84 participating locations who are making an impact. Right? We vote with how we spend our time, and today you can spend your time making a meal matter.
All right, thank you,
Joe?
Steve.
Great message.
Yes, and we have one more location possibly.
Yes, and we're going to keep it a secret.